people of the internet. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. A little disclaimer before we get started here. I smoked a bunch of weed, as the French say, before this. So, yeah, I'm happy that we could be honest with each other. For legal purposes, this is diet weed. This is Delta 8. Tonight's topic is brought to you by Ask Reddit, and the question is, what is the most disturbing fact about the human body? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you have your own Reddit-like story that you would like to share with me to read in a future video, make sure to email this email right here. Please. As I said in multiple videos, I'm like this close to being able to read y'all's stories in a full-length video. So please, submit your stories right now. It doesn't even have to be your story, guys. It could be your dad's story, your grandpa's story, your great auntie's story, or one you found online that you just think is creepy and you want me to read. You just gotta let me know the details in the email. Lastly, if you're loving the content and you want to show some love, here's my tip jar information. Tip your favorite waitress. Anything is greatly appreciated. Okay, that's enough from me. I talk a lot. Let's get into what y'all came here for. The first fact. Vitamin C deficiency, also known as scurvy, will eventually cause your collagen levels to deplete, that all your old scar tissue will start to break down, and old wounds will start to reopen. That includes, wait, it's not over, that includes collagen patches inside your organs. Little known fact is that sickness and trauma cause little rips and tears in our organs that also get patched up with collagen. This is why it's a good idea to avoid getting sick if you can. I wonder what swine flu did to me. Did anybody else get swine flu? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I got it at a middle school dance and then gave it to my parents. The next creepy human body fact is your brain blocks out the feeling of your organs moving around your body. A related fun fact, somebody replied, after giving birth, some women can feel their organs sliding back into place as their uterus shrinks. Reason number 2 million on why I never should have kids. It's not for me. I'm good on that. I'm a bomb-ass auntie though, let me tell you. Not a fact, but I always find it weird that part of your brain is telling your body what to do. Breathe, digest, whatever, and the other part of your brain has absolutely no idea what that part is doing. The other part is reading this and questioning its existence. Aneurysms, highly unpredictable and seemingly random instant death. Anytime I read about brain aneurysms, it gives my anxiety. As someone who suffers from occasional insomnia and has sleepless nights, the fact that something called fatal familial insomnia exists terrifies me. Basically, one day you simply cannot fall asleep anymore and become more and more insane until you die. Arteries feel like al dente noodles. Any doctors watching this, can you confirm down below? What do you think your bowel is obstructed severely, and for long enough, you will vomit and shit out of your mouth. Once your immune system finds out that you have eyes, you're blind. After giving birth, ladies are advised they don't need to tell the doctor about the huge clots falling out until they're bigger than a lemon. Reason number 2,000,001 to never have children. Check. I'll keep getting kittens. You have a friendly symbiotic relationship with bacteria in your gut that keeps you healthy and keeps you digesting food. When you die, they will eat you. If one is born with the inability to break down one single amino acid, they will become mentally challenged when they grow older if they continue to eat foods containing it. 3 million of your cells die every minute. Eating more than 6 ounces of escalar, also known as butterfish, will give you super orange, oily diarrhea. Said diarrhea is so liquidy that it feels like passing gas when it comes out, so you probably shit yourself too. Some countries have banned the sale of said fish. Source: it happened to me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. If your body stopped making mucus, our stomach would slowly digest itself. Had brain surgery. Did you know that in some cases they peel your face forward like a banana peel? A banana peel. A banana peel. Let me get my busted nail out your face. I'm sorry. When two people kiss, they actually create a really long tube with 2 assholes on both ends. Okay. Not exactly disturbing, but interesting. Your body actually has an innate plan for what needs to happen if you end up 20 feet underwater. This was commonly called the drowning response, but many have argued that this is a misnomer, as a drowning response should be activated at or near the surface, but there are some portions that don't happen there. For instance, the blood shift. When you are deep underwater, your body constricts the blood vessels in the extremities and non-immediately essential organs. Your heart slows. This allows you to not only survive, but to stay conscious, sharp, and alert at some pretty ridiculous depths. While you're down that deep, there's also an incredible calming sensation that keeps you from getting all worked up and using all your oxygen too fast. Additionally, many, perhaps not most, people have the ability to run virtually entirely anaerobically for rather long periods of time. This is how people hold their breath for 10 plus minutes without going brain dead. Their body simply trips to run the anaerobic cycle and produce lactic acid, conserving their oxygen reserved to be used to keep their brain conscious. For these reasons, many have argued that this is far more like a dive response, meaning that we're all a bit better prepared to be in water than we've been led to believe. You're genetically engineered to be submersible. Apparently, women can access their constipated, through their hoo-ha canal. Lord, Mother of God in heaven. Everyone has cancer. Everyone. In fact, most people develop cancer multiple times a day. Luckily, our immune system is so advanced enough to kill these cancerous cells early. Only the unlucky end up with clinical cancer. same texture as a Vienna sausage, and preserved human tissue looks like pulled pork. Bone dust smells like Cool Ranch Doritos. Source: the things one learns in a gross dissection lab. Burning humans smell like pork. I think we also taste like it, but I can't confirm from experience. Please don't eat people. Don't. Ever. Everything about pregnancy, you basically foster a parasite that mutates your body to suit it. Congratulations, you're pregnant with a tapeworm. Did I write this comment? Oh my gosh. Your body can turn against itself in autoimmune disorders, effectively killing itself, trying to protect itself. All cells replace themselves over a course of about 7 years. So, you are not the same mass of cells you were 7 years ago. You're a copy. One day, you'll no longer be connected to your consciousness. I don't know why this one was the worst one for me. We carry poo and pee in us at all times. We don't think about it until we actually go to the bathroom, but everyone has some inside at all times. So you're telling me you're full of shit. But the fastest killing virus takes around 4 days to kill you. That would be Ebola. Your immune system can kill you in 15 minutes. If your brainstem, the part of the brain that mediates most motor control for all the body, is damaged, you can get locked in syndrome. That means you're fully conscious and aware of your surroundings but unable to move or speak. The only muscle that remains unaffected in most people are the muscles that move their eyes and eyelids. You're essentially trapped within your own body, with the only way of communication being blinking or moving your eyes. It could be caused by toxins, blockage of similar artery, which is the main artery of the brainstem, or other brainstem damage. Somebody commented, my mom's partner is like this. He had a stroke, too many, in January and lives in a hospital bed now. We didn't think he'd make it a week, but it's almost June now. She visits him 5 days a week. He's been asked if he wants to stay alive, and he always eyed yes, so not me. I think I'd rather die. If you have surgery where they need to move your organs around, they might not function for a day as the body assumes that they are dead. Your body knows the answers of the biology exam, but won't tell you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I failed a couple of bio tests in high school. I noticed this after my abdominal surgery. When I turned over in bed, my guts seemed to fall to one side to the other. Mentioned to my doc, and she confirmed it was my bowels rearranging themselves. I hate that. I just hate reading about that. The tiniest injury in your brain can change your entire life, depending on the part of the brain that gets hurt. You can lose your special general senses, control over your own body, the ability to produce and or comprehend language, your memories, your personality, etc. Remember to wear a helmet, everyone. Period cramps are essentially your wound suffocating itself. To get the uterine lining out of your womb during your period, your uterus has to contract. Sometimes, when the contractions are stronger, your womb squeezes its blood vessels so tight that the oxygen can't reach them, which sends pain signals to your brain. Ouch. But wait, there's more, because being a woman is so fucking great. This process increases your production of chemicals called which encourages more contractions of the uterus. There really is no mercy Yikes. Scientists once took a swab of inside an American man's belly button to observe the bacteria that lived in there. They found a bacteria previously known to exist in Japan. The man never traveled outside of the US, so you never know what country's bacteria you're carrying in your belly button. The prescription acne medication Accutane turns your bones green. I learned this working in a bone and tissue donor center where sometimes you'd get kids or adults who'd been on the stuff and their bones were either bright green or darker forest green depending on how long ago and how many treatments they had. We wouldn't reject the donor or anything. The bones are still fine. They're just green. You make and swallow between 1 and 2 liters of saliva every day. There's enough copper in your body to make a pair of headphones. What kind of headphones are we talking? Like AirPods or the massive over-the-ear headphones? I need to know. People with pancreatic cancer can have a sense of impending doom weeks to months before being diagnosed. But I have anxiety, so I feel that sense of impending doom all the time. Oh my gosh. You can die of a broken heart. You can have your heart broken and become ill to where your body goes into survival mode and gets shut down major functions. Pregnant women, if injured, the stem cells from the womb will go to damaged organs and rebuild them to protect the baby. On the other hand, if the woman isn't providing enough nutrition to the fetus, the body will actively take calcium from her bones and other nutrients elsewhere in the body to feed the fetus. And that is why Bella looked like that in Breaking Dawn. On that note, I'm going to end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you are sleeping instead of feeling how disturbed I feel right now. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and if you have your own Reddit-like story, or if it's not your story, just let me know the details. Email this email right here, which is also available in the description down below, as well as my tip jar and information. If you're loving the content and you want to show some love, feel free to leave your favorite waitress a tip. Anything is greatly appreciated. I love y'all. Namaste. Have a nice day.